Hello everyone, I'm Mark. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Today's date is September 5th. And here comes another week for messages for your angels. Again, messages from your angels for this week. So let's get started. I have 4 cards in front of me. Card number 1, 2, 3, and 4. To see your reading, skip to the timestamp, listen to the description box below, and always remember, pick the card that you feel attracted to. So here comes card number 1. Let me see who your angels are. First thing I do. Muriel, Michael, and Metatron. You got the 3 M's. Muriel, Michael, and Metatron. Oh, it looks like you're going on a journey. So possible a trip is coming up for you. If you're aware of it, I think in most cases, most people would be, or it could be a surprise, or it could represent that it could be a spiritual change, what they're also telling me. It's almost like you're venturing out. You're finding within you who you are as a soul. And you're trying to find out your soul path. You're trying to find out what you're supposed to be doing. And what are the approaches? And what are you supposed to take for this journey of yours? So this could be a life journey, or you could be going on a trip. It could be either or both. But anyway, because if you do notice, okay, this is you, right? This is you. And like I always say, it doesn't matter if you're a male watching this, it still represents you because it represents a soul. You know, so that's why they show it as that, right? And here you are having your bags all packed. But if you do notice, I just want you to notice this, that the bag, oops, my finger was on it. Bag is actually orange and yellow. What does that mean? Well, orange represents second chakra right here. Third chakra is right here. Second chakra right there. And second chakra is the orange. It represents creativity. That means doing something adventurous, have something in your mind, something that you want to like create or to think about. Sometimes people will say even fantasize. Fantasize. I'm getting tongue-tied on that word. Excuse me for that. But anyway, to have some kind of your fantasy of what you want to make to come true. You know, maybe a place you always want to go. Or you're dealing with your soul, trying to search out. You know, you're trying to like venture out on how will I approach this and how do I approach this? Well, they're telling me right away, go into meditation. Go into meditation, zone in, keep your mind quiet, and listen to your angels, because the angels are giving you messages, and either you'll feel it, you'll see it, or you'll hear it, or all the above. But you need to go into meditation. If this is something dealing with your soul, and you'll know versus like, well, I'm not going on a trip. It doesn't seem like we booked anything, so I guess that's not happening. So then it's your soul path. It's trying to find out of your journey on this earth, what you're supposed to be doing. So you're soul searching, another way of saying it. All right? So that's why you got the orange there, to be very creative, very like adventurous, or to look deep within to find out what makes you feel alive, to feel rejuvenated, to move forward in your life, to really evolve and grow as a soul. And then, of course, you're dealing with the yellow on the bag too, and the yellow on the bag. Yeah, let me show that to you. See? Orange and yellow. And the yellow, of course, is the third chakra. It deals with your emotional stuff. How do I work through so I can enjoy myself to move forward? And if you're going away, of course, you want to have more excitement in your mind than feeling, oh God, my business or my job or my partner or whatever's in your mind, you want to push it away. So you want to work through your emotions when you're going through this journey. It could be a trip again, like I said, or a spiritual, let's call it a spiritual trip, adventures of your life, what you're going to take into your way of how to experience, to become enlightenment as a soul. What are the approaches that you need to do? So you're looking within. Your answer, well, you're really going within and you're asking your angels, but also you're getting in tune with yourself to find out, what do I need to do to keep on moving forward and keep on progressing as a soul? So it's a journey all by itself. And if you do notice, there's orange and yellow there again. So you're being creative as you're walking forward. And you're working through emotional stuff to really feel your best, but also to feel like you become more enlightened, to stay more positive, to stay at a higher frequency of really feeling good, but also doing the movements that you could go and make in advanced movements for yourself to evolve as grow as a soul. And it could be about a job change. It could be, it could be about, it could be within you that you want to wake up already and move forward. So there's so much involved, dealing with your soul. I wish I could even cover it all. But if you do notice, look at this. There's the yellow and the orange is here. And then you're dealing with the blue. So you're dealing with blue. That means open your mind more. It's in the sky, so it represents open your mind more. Expand your mind. Don't have tunnel vision. Really seek out your true journey ahead. And then having the green, of course, you're going through healing. So you got the blue, expansion. Green is healing. And of course, you're moving forward onto the bridge, moving forward in your life. Right? And the brown represents the transition. But also, if you do notice, there's a lot of green here, so you're going through a lot of healing through this journey experience, either be a trip or your own spiritual awakening. So the green represents a lot of healing in here, so I just want to and purification, that's why there's a little white there. So cover that green, the orange, the yellow, the white. See the bridge, you're moving forward, and now you know what the sky represents. So you're going through healing, expansion of the mind, becoming creative, healing through your emotions, right? Become creative, whatever you do on a trip or your own soul path of keep on advancing and moving forward, but also you're going through a lot of healing as well. So keep that in mind. So you're going through a lot this week from your angels giving me messages to give to you. So here comes card number 2. Let me see who your angels are. Ariel, Uriel, and Metatron. Ariel, Uriel, and Metatron. They asked me to repeat it back to you. That's why I paused. Now, let's see what your messages are. Attachment card. You got the attachment card. That means, well, first of all, when you're attaching things, unfortunately, most of the times we're attracting lower frequencies, right? We're having doubt, fear, and worry. This week they really want you to work on detaching. Don't put your energies where they don't belong. Try to detach. And how do we detach? Think about how do we detach? Well, first of all, we don't want to give it the energy, right? So we don't have to think about it because then we're creating the power behind and then we're starting to attach. So we could be attracting lower frequency just by our thoughts or other people. Now, if it's other people, of course, you want to not absorb this stuff. How do you do that? Well, let's put it this way. You want to think on an intellectual level, not get emotional. Because the moment you get emotional, you put a white light around you or not, it does not matter because you can still absorb it even with the white light. So you want to think intellectual. Also, to think about you're observing it. You're not absorbing, you're observing the person. You're listening in, intellectual without getting emotional, And that's how you don't absorb and you don't attach. So it could be from the other person or how you're thinking. So keep those two in mind on how to detach, because you're attaching a lot, and that's why they're showing this. And if you notice, like this woman, if you could see it, that like she has a chain around her, like she's attaching to things, and this is where you need to let go. Even the karma stuff that you want to let go. Anything, well, if it's good karma, of course, hold on to it. But if it's bad karma, that means bad, well, let's not call it bad. Let's call it fears or doubts, okay? Let's call it that. Things that have been bothering you or whatever, you want to let it go. So any fear, doubt, or worry, detach from it. Think of the opposite way. And I know some of my clients have said, that's easier said than done. No, it's not, because I've done the work. I've had other clients do it, and also you guys are my clients too. So I'm helping you out as well as everyone. I want to help everyone out because I love all you guys, but I want you to evolve, to grow, to ascend. And how do we ascend if we keep on attaching? We can't. So we have to stay in the moment. All right? Stay in the moment and knowing exactly what you need to do. So you already know to think intellectual and be the observer, not the absorber, not to absorb this stuff and attach. You not to give it the power, the fear, doubt, or worry to keep on attaching the stuff. And that's a karmic thing. You want to let that go. Because look how you are. You have it all white. This represents you. You're white all over. They want you to go through a purification, like a cleanse, moving forward. It could even be a physical cleanse as well as an energetic cleanse of letting it go. Purge that stuff out. Look, I'm wearing white myself. Okay, so let's purge it together then, okay? So the white represents about purification, cleansing, detoxing. You're going to be going through this week. If you like to, you don't have to. But I do know on an energetic level you'll be detoxing, but you could also do it on a physical level if you like. But again, if you do notice, look at the chain. So the brown represents the transition, but you're going through. It's holding you on, right? It's holding you on the desk like this with a chain on you. So you want to break the chains and move forward, as well as knowing that detoxing and cleansing would be a good time for this week for you to do that. All right. And if you do notice, like in the background, there's a little halo, like a little glow. So the divine has your back and watching over you to help you. So you're not alone in this. As well as in this white light, you have your angels and guides helping you and assisting you so you can move forward in your life, right? And the brown, of course, represents, anytime you see brown in the picture, it represents transition, change that you're going through. And look, you're looking for a purified future, something that you can feel like you feel like you want to be cleansed, you want to be moving forward. You want to see the clear picture. That's why you're looking into something white. You want to see something more clear. Sometimes in life could be very distorted, so you want to see things more clear, more precise, right to the point, however you want to say it. And that's what they're telling me to tell you. Okay? So to detach, work through that. That's a big message for you for this week, is to detach. Okay, keep that in mind. Know there's a transition period you're going through. Also knowing from the angels and God and loved ones are here to help you, to guide you. And that's why you got the white glow again. But you got white all over the place. Like you got even the white light in your hand that's glowing white. So think of the purification, detoxing, releasing, purging, getting all that out. All right, and so they really want you to focus on it's a big subject altogether of really learning how to detach more. Detach, detach, detach. Purify, detox. Think of those words for messages for this week for you. Okay? So keep that in mind. Don't be hard on yourself. It'll be okay. Here, let's go on to card number 3. It's card number 3. Right, who your angels are. Okay, let me see. I'm waiting for them to say. Okay, Josephine, thank you. Raphael and Michael. Josephine, Raphael, and Michael. This is for card number 3. Okay, this represents you, a man holding a heart. Now let me break that down. It's like you're looking for love in your life. Well, you want to feel love. You want to feel acknowledged. That's why this man is holding a heart. It's like represents you. You're looking for the love. You're trying to embrace it. You're trying to find that love, or you're trying to find the love within yourself. You want to love yourself more. So that's a message for this week for you, is to find the love within your heart. Love yourself more. And also, if you want to be connected with someone as well, first you have to love yourself. Okay, and the brown, if you do notice you're wearing brown, this represents you, male or female, like I said, it doesn't matter. The transition, the changeover that you're going through. So you're going through a transition this week. That's why you have a lot of brown on you. So keep that in mind. And the red represents to ground yourself, meditate. Get yourself focused. Be in the moment. Don't be all over the place, but be in the moment and focus. Focus on what you desire, what your needs are. About loving yourself more, or feeling the love from others, or feeling love from your partner. This week is about love, for this week for you. Of feeling the love, to love yourself more, love others more, as well as you want to love in your life. So there's so many different messages for this week. Now, if you have a love in your life, also they say you could actually enhance it. Think of that. Enhancing the love. Making it better, improving on it, evolving on it, growing on it. Okay? And they're showing love is in its works, in all sides of things. And if you do notice, you see a lot of red in the background. So you'll be going through a lot of blooming, a lot of growing, evolving this week. Feeling that compassionate love within yourself and others. And your partner, if you're looking for one. Also, to deal with grounding yourself once again. But you got red here, and you got red there. So you need to... So Mother Earth is grounding you. Right? Because it's more on the earth, and then you're dealing with the red all around. You're showing on this earth that you'll be blossoming, growing, and ascending. As long as you love yourself, you love others, and you keep on thinking optimistic and keep the vibration up. That's really powerful messages for you for this week. So keep your vibration up. Very, very important. Okay, keep that in mind. Keep your vibration up. All right? And you have a little green in there. So you'll be going through some healing pains. It could have been from past loves, that you got hurt. And they want you to move forward on this. But not, I repeat, not talking about old stuff. They want you to talk about stuff that will raise your frequency, your vibration. Anything that's very depressing or sad, don't get into that, because then you're going to get more depressed in life. So they want to keep the frequency up so you could love yourself, love others. I keep on saying this because they keep on saying this over and over again for me to tell you, really, to love yourself and bloom, blossom, grow, evolve in the word love. So that's a big word for you for this week. Nice word, because you got all this red around you telling you to be grounded, being present, and be in the moment. To expect a new love, or enhance your love with your partner, loving yourself, and loving others. I mean, what a beautiful card for me to tell you this. And then you got a little white here, and they're saying, purify your heart. Purify your heart. That means cleanse it. That's why you got the white right there. All right, so you have a lot to think about, really working on your self-love and to giving love to others this week. and knowing that you're going to bloom and things are going to blossom for you. So this is a nice week for you to really feel the love within you and to give to others, as well as really connect with people. Doesn't always have to be friends or family. It could be someone you just met, or something someone who you connected to, whatever it is. Now we're going on to card number 4. Let me see who your angels are. Yeah, let me see who they are. Okay, Muriel, Ariel, Uriel, Josephine. Those are your angels for this week. This is the big word we all got to work at, right? I'm sure you'll agree with this. The patient card. The patient card. So, they're telling me to tell you that they want, and this is like so important. They want you to become more patient with yourself, with others, circumstances, whatever it is, whatever your weak points are, they want you to work that out. Because life is precious, what they're telling me to tell you, and you want to take one thing at a time and knowing that things will work out. So don't be hard on yourself, don't be hard on others, or circumstances that arise that, sometimes we have to get out of the comfort zone. I know sometimes we don't want it. I didn't want it, but I confront it and I deal with it. And I said, you know what? This is something that I really don't want to do it because I'm so used to being in my comfort zone. But now it's time to get out of my comfort zone so I can get into my uncomfortable zone. Well, okay, think about that. And deal with circumstances as they arise. You're doing something different. You're not used to it. It's okay. You'll be okay through it. But it's to take different approaches. Change. Big things, a big change that they tell me. That's where you have to have patience through this. Life is not a straight line, as you know. And you got to have patience. So anything that changes in your life, it's okay. Go with it. They want you to go more with the flow instead of having a rigid schedule and say, well, this can't happen because this is happening here. I'm so used to doing it this way. No, they want you to change it. Change. Okay? And if you notice that your angel, actually they just said angel, Josephine. I'm sorry, I had to pause it for a second because I was waiting for her to come through. Josephine right there, she's showing a time clock. What does this time clock, represent? The time clock represents that time is precious, but don't be rigid on every little time thing that you gotta do. I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. No, let it go. Now, you may not be as meticulous, some people more than others, but this is a message whoever's listened to, who picked card number 4, that they want you to become more patient with things. Even if it feels a little off, you may have a little feeling in your body, well, let it go. To go into your uncomfortable zone, it's okay, and flow with it. That's what they want you to become more patient with. Just flow with it, because life, again, is not a straight line. So time is precious, but use your time right in a smart way, even if you have to get out of your comfort zone. That's why they're giving the clock right there. And that's your angel, Josephine. You know, there's a white light behind you, so you have the divine and angels behind you, protecting you through this changeover. So they're protecting you, right? And then you got all this white light. So you're going through a detox energetically, and you could also do that physically this week. That's up to you. But you're being protected in so many different levels. That's why you got all that white all around you. Have you noticed that, all that white around you? And then, of course, you have little leaves. That's what it looks like. Yep, back here, little leaves. So they're showing you, of course, you're on the earth. You're outside. You're near Mother Nature. They really want to show you more like this angel is outside and it's helping you. even when you're outside roaming around, walking to your car, wherever you are, they're really guiding you and supporting you because they want you to get grounded to Mother Earth, as well as they want you to knowing you have protection, even on the outside or inside, but they're showing the outside because this represents the earth. But look at all the white around, even though this is Josephine, but they're showing the white around, so she's here to protect you as well as the other angels, but you have the divine to protect you. You're going through a purification, she's showing me, purification and detox, because that's all the white that's around you, even though you see it around the angel, but it's around you as well. All right, so keep that in mind, to have more patience and virtuous whatever you're doing. Enjoy it, even if you have to get out of your normal comfort routine. There's changes going on, transitions going on, and when it gets out of your sequence of what you're used to doing, adapt to it and remind yourself you're going to be okay. So this is a week of being patient. Changes are occurring this week for you, and we be willing to adapt to the change, and that's a big thing. It's hard for a lot of people to change for the better, they just told me. But get in contact more with outside, and also ask your angels and guides to come forth. You know, when we feel in our hearts our desire, our need to feel what is right and what is wrong, we need to look more inside ourselves and feel and to know if we're really in the right direction. The only way we're going to find that out, we have to listen to our hearts. Because the angels and guides and the loved ones, all loved ones anyway, and God, always around you, guide you, support you, and direct you in your journey. But you have to take a few minutes, or even more than a few minutes, to listen to your heart. Because remember, your heart will always lead you in the right direction. And I'm always here for you guys, as you already know. But knowing to stay strong, focused, and knowing things are going to be okay. And I just want to announce to you that this week, the live Instagram, will be canceled. I'm sorry, something came up, but it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. And I will be returning on September 14th. And that's next Thursday. Okay? So no worries. I will be returning. And please come on back because I love to see you on here. And like as always, if you like what you hear, please follow me at Marc Healing Arts on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. As everyone knows, I do my pick-a-card readings every Tuesday. And on Thursday, of course, I do my Instagram readings, and that's for the collective. And the YouTube, of course, for Tuesday, but today is more for you, whichever card that you picked. So see you next time. I'm Marc. I'm the spiritual advisor for Marc Healing Arts. Remember, take care of each other, take care of yourself, and send love to the universe because it'll send it back to you. Bye for now. Bye.